Hey guys, welcome to my channel! This is a Twin Flames reading, messages from Divine Feminine. Hello, how you doing? Happy Sunday, everybody. We're going to get the energy update, your trusty and loyal Twin Flame sidekick, Curtilonius of the Babylonians, that's me. We're going to get an energy update on the Divine Feminine. How come? I hope this camera isn't tripping. I should start over. Something's not right. Should I start over? No, I'm not going to start over. So, I don't know. Something doesn't look right. Does this look right? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm just not going to worry about it. I think it's fine. It could just be this phone. I'm shooting this on an old cell phone. Did you know I shoot all my YouTube videos on an old cell phone? And the reason for that is because the camera's really good, but the screen, I don't know, not so much. It seems to be, I don't know, it's like pixelated or something. But I guess what I'll do is I'll go back and I'll watch this. And if I gotta do it over again, then it was meant to be done over again. But if you're watching this, then I didn't do it over again. Yeah, so there you go. Anyway, guys, it's Sunday. Happy Sunday. How you doing out there in YouTube land? I hope you're doing okay. And if you're not, I will help you with that because that's just what I do. I'm funny. I'm going to give you an energy update on the Divine Feminine. I'm going to tell you a little bit about Twin Flames. If you're new here, welcome. I am the world's #1 Twin Flame coach. What gives you the right to say that you're the #1 Twin Flame coach? Sheer numbers, that's what. I mean, if nothing else, if there's no other measure of who's the top Twin Flame coach, and I'm not saying I'm better than anybody else, that's not it. It's not that I'm better. It's that my message is different, and because my message is different than pretty much everybody else that's out there, I've helped more people than anybody else too. I mean, let's face it, people, they seem to be attracted to me, right? 5,000 students, guys. Oh my God. You want to talk about prolific? That's a lot of people, guys. How did I do it? Well, it's because I'm not up here reinventing the wheel, right? I'm not telling you anything that we don't already know about who you are, right? Body, mind, soul. Also, you and your twin flame are the same soul. That's what everybody says, right? And it is absolutely true. You and your twin flame are the same soul. So you just have to do as the soul does. That's all this is. Ladies and gentle femmes, for which I am one, right? I am what you call Divine Feminine on this crazy journey. And I've been at this for a long time, and I've got a full-blown coaching program, and there's also a whole bunch of free stuff all over my channel. I would encourage you to go see what I'm all about. Why are you so special, Kurt? You think you're special. No, I don't. I'm telling you this ancient spiritual truth. What I'm teaching you is ancient, right? I'm not up here reinventing the wheel. You are body, mind, soul. You and your twin flame are the same soul. You got to transcend the mind and align with your soul. That's all this is, guys. This is the spiritual awakening. That's all this is. So check it out, guys. Yada, yada. Go watch my free content. Instead of just watching tarot readings, if you watch, I don't know, a dozen or so of my videos, you're going to go, wait a minute, I see what he's saying. When you look at the average message that you get about twin flames on the internet, what they're doing is they're trying to graft the soulmate template on top of twin flames. They're trying to get a square peg to fit in a round hole, and it doesn't fit. And actually, it's unfortunate too, because actually what always ends up happening whenever you approach this journey that way is it increases your suffering. It causes your twin flame to run harder. It takes longer. I know that, you know, the average message that you get on the internet. I'm not criticizing. I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. It's just, I know that they're trying to help. I know these are sincere people, most of them. I can think of at least one organization that I'm pretty sure they're not really interested in helping you. And we're not going to name names. And please don't name names either, but I think for the most part, everybody sincerely wants to help, right? But they're not. They're not helping. They're not helping, guys. And they're just making this way too complicated. They're just making this way too complicated, guys. This is actually really, really simple. And just keep watching. Just stay tuned to this message, to this reading. I always interject the twin flame teachings into these card readings. Guys, look, 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. What do you think we are talking about here? I don't know. The happily ever after, perhaps? And you guys, you may have noticed, if you've been watching the readings this weekend, there was the collective reading on Friday, and then there was the Divine Masculine reading yesterday, right? You may have noticed that Divine Masculine is starting to consider their future very, very carefully. And they're questioning where they're at and where they want to go and how you fit into that. And you and I both know what that means. Well, that's a mouthful, guys. But that said, what do you think this card is talking about? Where do you think things are going to end up now? Why? Why? And again, this is the Divine Feminine reading, guys. But this energy is so prolific right now that it's very dominating of the situation between you and your so-called Divine Masculine. It's not really based on gender. The gender labels are actually pointing you at the deeper spiritual teaching of duality, yin, yang, right? It's energy. Plus, minus, anode, cathode. That's really what's going on. You are, I think, maybe perhaps positive polarity, more accurately stated anode. Your Divine Masculine, so-called cathode, right? That's kind of the scientific breakdown. That's the other thing that I enjoy doing is I point out, guys, this is a real phenomenon. And because it's a real phenomenon, there's got to be a way to explain it. So the metaphysical energy between you, one is going to push, one is going to pull, and that's just always going to be there. So you have to transcend the duality of mind, right? That's what this is teaching you. And as soon as I say that, those of you that may be familiar with ancient Zen spiritualism, you may have just picked up on the keyword that I used there, the duality of mind. That's exactly what this is. And this Two of Pentacles speaks to that. We're going to get to that in a second. But right now, Four of Pentacles in reverse, Divine Feminine. So this is this teaching about detaching that you see all the time. There's two things that the internet does get correct about the twin flame journey. Number one, you are one soul in two bodies. Number two, you have to detach. But what is detaching from your twin flame? Well, as I tell my students, over 5,000 students, guys, I've been at this for a while, and I've caused more unions than anybody else. What do I tell them? To detach from my twin flame is to detach from my mind. You are not your mind. You are not the personality. You're not the ego. You're not the thinker. You're not the questioner. You're not the searcher. You're not the seeker, right? You're not the pain body either, right? You're not the pain. You're not the sufferer. You are something deeper. Keep watching. That'll make more sense to you the further along we go. Five of Swords in reverse. Next to the Temperance card in reverse. This is towards your 3D situation, so-called karmic situation, Divine Feminine, recent past. Five of Swords, Temperance in reverse. So this is kind of a throwing in the towel. This is a, I give up. This is hopeless. There's nothing I can do about this. And I don't know what that is for you. I'd be interested to hear from you, Divine Feminine, what that was for you. A lot of my students, they're going through a divorce. They're changing jobs. There's disruption with their family. And it's bad enough with the obsessive thinking, right? But this changes everything. When you meet your twin flame, the minute they run away, everything in your life falls to shit, right? So it seems. So it seems. Actually, what's going on is you have to tear down the big, or I'm sorry, you have to tear down the old piece of shit shack first before you can build the big, beautiful crystal castle in its place. But it can be very, very painful. And I think you're kind of just throwing in the towel. Fuck it. I don't care what happens, right? It maybe started with a twinge of despair, but then it was like, you know what? Whatever. It's fucked. I'm just going to let it go. And that's okay. Now, what I'd like to hear from you, Divine Feminine, if you would care to chime in the comments section below, and I do read all of your comments, let me know, what was it for you? Your life situation, not your twin flame, but your personal life situation. What were the changes that took place? What was this? When did the wheels fall off your life situation? Because guys, think about this for a second. Let's stop right here and think about this. What am I always telling you guys? This is your spiritual awakening. You and your twin flame are the same spirit. You are the same soul. So this changes everything in your life. It's not just about them. In fact, it actually has very, very little to do with the other person. You can cause this person to come back. They'll even unblock you if they've got you blocked. Shit, right? You can get them to come stay with you permanently if you want. But how you do that is by embracing that this is your spiritual awakening. So yeah, everything in your life changes, guys. I mean, it wouldn't be so all-encompassing. Your whole entire life situation shifting and changing if it wasn't for the fact that something bigger is going on than just your relationship with this person. Okay, speaking of which, you're starting to recognize what I was grooving on earlier about duality. Six of Swords next to the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Now, this came through in a very painful way. And to you, it maybe seemed pointless. That's why the Two of Pentacles is coming out in reverse. But this is what I'm trying to tell you, right? The suffering is trying to show you something, okay? The darkness serves the light, guys. Darkness serves the light, Divine Feminine, okay? So it's not pointless. The harder you push onto your twin flame, the harder they're going to pull away. The harder you think about them, obsess over them, right? The more you're trying to figure out what to do about them, the more focused you are on them, the more that they're going to focus on anything but you. That's why it's Two of Pentacles, okay, in reverse, because you saw that as pointless. Well, why, if I try so hard, why do they just keep fucking goddamn running away? Right. They are you, guys. The mind is duality. So all it can do is treat it that way. That's all it can do. There's me and there's other. Duality. Me, them. This, that. Here, there. Plus, minus. Good, bad. Anode, cathode. Past, future, right? Yin, yang. Alpha, omega, right? Me, them. That's all it can do, the mind. It's not defective because that's all it can do. That's its job. That's what it's for. You're so focused on Divine Masculine, King of Wands, coming out at the center of the reading, okay? This is all going to shift out. This is all changing. That's why Divine Masculine is actually considering reaching out to you, making amends with you, right? And they're going to reveal some very, very interesting information to you. Some maybe things that you didn't know about their personal life. What could it be? I don't know. It's going to be different for every single one of you, but there's going to be some sharing going on. Divine Masculine is going to reveal a lot of things to you. Why? Because you're going deeper than the duality of mind, guys. This is transcendentalism. That's what this is. This is your spiritual awakening. You transcend the mind. You remember that you are the conscious observer of the mind. That's the soul. That's your twin flame, okay? There's no thinking involved. If you believe that I got to do something about the other person, that's why they're running, but it's not actually you who is saying that. That's a narrative that the ego spins. That's a bunch of thinking. That's a thought process. That's the mind, and I'm not saying that's bad. That's just what that is. This is where you energetically transcend the mind. Well, Kurt, how do I do that? Well, you don't think your way there, right? And some of you, you may have experienced even a deeper despair. The Tower next to the King of Pentacles in reverse. What am I going to do? How am I going to fix all this shit? Right? But it was an inner, like maybe your outward situation wasn't even all that bad, but you felt like it was on the inside. You might notice you've become more sensitive to the things around you. Guys, that's by design, okay? And you should be. That's perfectly fine. This is a complete tear down and rebuild of who you are on a fundamental level. Okay, that's why it's the Tower in reverse. So everything is going according to plan, and we're going to get to that in a minute. Guys, remember the 10 of Cups came out at the bottom of the deck. Remember that. This is all for your benefit, Divine Feminine. This is for you to transform. You are the butterfly coming out of the cocoon, right? That's what this is all about. Okay, that's why Divine Masculine is going to be doing and saying the things that they're going to be doing and saying, right? This is deeper than any conceptual notion of what this is supposed to be about at all. You got to go there, guys. You got to go there. And not only are you going to feel better and your whole entire life transforms, but yeah, your twin flame, they're going to come along for the ride. Why? Because they are you. They're just another incarnation of your soul. Speaking of which, 8 of Pentacles in reverse next to the 8 of Cups. Bingo! This is where the rubber hits the road, Divine Feminine. It's not about doing. It's not about action. It's about being. It's about what I am. It's about what I am. And guys, I'm giving you the answer. You are not your mind. You are not the ego. You're not the personality. You are consciousness at the deepest level. That's your soul. That's your twin flame. You and your twin flame are the same soul, guys. Notice I'm not reinventing the wheel, right? Back to basics, body, mind, soul. Okay, what do I do about that? Well, the questioner who asks, well, what do I do about that? Notice that, and then remember that you are the noticer, right? And tools, guys, I'm always hooking it up super, super fat. Read The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. He's going to explain it's not about doing an action, 8 of Pentacles in reverse. It's about being, Ace of Cups, right? Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now. Michael Singer, Untethered Soul. Watch the Samadhi movie. Go watch my free content all over my YouTube channel. Go check out my playlists, right? Go watch my twin flame videos, right? Meditate. Learn about who and what you really are. You are not the personality. You are not the mind. You want to get your twin flame back? Remember who you are. You are the soul. You are the soul, right? And fuck the twin flame. What about living your best life? And guys, I got one more resource for you. It's so breakthrough. You're not going to believe it. Oh my God. Today's the last day, guys. Today is the last day. You've got a matter of hours left to save 25% off my twin flame coaching program, over 5,000 students, the #1 twin flame coaching system in the world. That's a lot of people, guys. Why? Well, because it's actual twin flame coaching. It's not soulmate coaching with the label twin flame on it. I'm not trying to put anybody down. That's just kind of the way it is out there on the internet, guys. Okay? And it's not expensive. And right now, you can save even more money when you use this coupon code at the checkout through the end of today. Get 25% off when you pay in full through the end of today. Use that coupon code at the checkout. I also have payment plans, guys. Payment plans. And by the way, I hook it up super fat. 8.5 hours of instructional videos. I leave no stone unturned, guys. I will give you action steps you can implement right now to shut down the obsessive thinking and shift energetically into your soul, which is your twin flame. And then when you're done with the instructional video course, you and I get to talk either in a one-on-one or in a group setting on my Get Your Twin Flame spiritual coaching calls, up to 4 calls a week. Guys, that's like 8 hours of coaching, live coaching every single week, in addition to the 8.5 hour long instructional video course, which you get to keep forever. Every time I do upgrades, you get the upgrades for free for life. And then you get to talk to us. The calls are recorded. The call times are staggered, so no matter where you are in the world, there should be a time that works for you. I even have people assisting me. Andrea, you can go watch. We just recently posted a couple of videos on this channel where I brought her in to do a couple of videos, and I introduced her. She's been working for me for a couple of years. Guys, we have coached thousands of people together, and she is one hell of a damn good coach. Really, I'm proud of her, guys. And if that's not enough, all of that stuff for like a tiny little bit of money. You don't even have to pay me, guys. Just go watch my free stuff. But if you got some money, if you want everything served up on a silver platter, right, go sign up. Now, that's not all, guys. There's a community, all that stuff. And then on top of that, here's a whole community, 400 people that you can connect with, guys. And all of them have been through my program. All of them really get this. And it's all done in secret, in private, on my Facebook group, not my public New World All-Star Facebook group. That's a public group. There's another Facebook group where you can connect with all of the other students. It's a community, guys. It's a community. Sign up today. Get started. Change your life, guys. That's the best part. That's the best part. When your twin flame comes back, that's not even the best part, guys. What you become is the best part. You're not even going to care if your twin flame comes back, and that's exactly why they do come back, by the way. That's exactly why. All right, Divine Feminine. Get on in there, Divine Feminine. Go use that there coupon code America, America. America Freedom, 25% off. We're going to get that Divine Masculine. Earl, get out of here. I got to finish this card reading. All right, guys, Divine Feminine. Happy Sunday. One with the sun. Be the light. Gosh, that is so gosh darn terrific. I'm going to read from the book on that one. One with the sun. Be the light. Big changes coming, guys. Big changes. It's card number 5. Message. You are at one with the light of the universe. Every cell of your body, your temple, is a miniature sun. You are the sunlight of the spirit. There is nothing you have ever done or will do that can diminish your light. Yeah, because you are the light. Even though clouds of self-doubt may temporarily obscure your awareness, behind those clouds, your inner radiance still shines. Whether or not you realize it, you emit divine awareness. You are not moving towards the light on your hero's journey, beseeching it to have mercy on you. Your wake-up call is to realize that you can run, but you can't hide from your true nature. This is not grandiose. It is a humble truth that also applies to your brothers and sisters on this planet. Be still, knowing the ground you stand on is holy, and the spotlight of divine love, intelligence, beauty, and creativity is on you. Divine Feminine. This is the big one, guys. Look at this. You're going to start looking at suffering for what it is. The dark serves the light. There's no way that I can explain that conceptually in less than 5 minutes. But I think a lot of you know exactly what I'm talking about. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Look at this. Towards your life situation, big changes. Things are going to start working, Divine Feminine. Look to the future. This is most likely the outcome down here, this bottom row, right? Ace of Swords next to the 3 of Pentacles. Big positive. This is working, okay? This is working, guys. All right? Like I said, sometimes you got to tear down the old piece of shit shack first to build the big, beautiful crystal castle in its place. Your life situation is going to change like you've never seen it before. And of course, towards Divine Masculine, it's absolute acceptance of what is. King of Cups next to the Hanged Man. Absolute acceptance of what is. That's exactly when they come screaming back, guys. Your twin flame. It's all going to work itself out. And like I tell my students, and I tell them this every day, you can't fuck this up, guys. You are the light. There's only one place you can go, back to the light. You can't screw this up no matter what you do, okay? You can prolong the suffering. It can take longer, or you can speed it up. There is that, but you can't screw it up ultimately, guys. You already are your twin flame. And that's all there is, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please give me a like. Also, please don't forget to hit the bell notification icon button when you subscribe, because if you don't hit the bell button when you subscribe, you will not get notifications whenever I post one of my lovely YouTube videos. Have a great Sunday, guys. Much love. See you next time. Bye.